Respect is the cornerstone of meaningful human connections. It's a powerful force that can shape your personal relationships and professional trajectory. That's the power of commanding respect. It's not about intimidation or manipulation. It's about cultivating genuine respect through your actions and demeanor. In this video, I'll explain the secrets to effortlessly gaining respect in any situation. Whether you're in the boardroom or at a social gathering, these techniques will help you stand out as a person of influence, ready to transform how others perceive you. But before we go into the techniques, let's first understand the psychology behind respect. Dr. Robert Cialdini, a renowned expert in the science of influence, explains that respect is often tied to perceived value. People respect those who they believe can offer them something of value, whether that's knowledge, status, or resources, he states. Now, let's explore the key strategies to effortlessly command respect and attention. 1. Demonstrate competence and expertise. Nothing commands respect quite like knowing your stuff. But here's the twist. It's not just about having knowledge, it's about how you share it. Dr. Amy Cuddy, a social psychologist at Harvard Business School, explains, competence is about more than just expertise. It's about how you present that expertise in a way that's accessible and valuable to others. Instead of bombarding people with information, focus on delivering insights that are directly relevant to them. When someone asks a question, take a moment to consider their perspective before answering. This thoughtful approach shows not just knowledge, but wisdom, a key component of respect. 2. In a group talk, refer to each person by their name. This simple yet powerful technique can dramatically increase the respect you command in group settings. But why is it so effective? Dr. John Gottman, a leading researcher in interpersonal relationships, explains, using someone's name activates unique neural circuits in the brain. It makes the person feel recognized and valued. But don't overdo it. Using names too frequently can come across as forced or manipulative. Instead, use names strategically. When introducing someone to the group, when asking for their specific input, when acknowledging a great point they've made. By doing this, you're not just showing that you remember their name, you're demonstrating that you value their individual contribution to the conversation. This subtle recognition can significantly boost the respect others have for you. 3. Keep your promises. In a world where commitments are often treated casually, being a person of your word stands out. But it's not just about following through. It's about how you approach promises in the first place. Dr. Brené Brown, a research professor studying courage and vulnerability, states, trust is built in very small moments. Each promise kept, no matter how small, is one of these moments. Here's a pro tip. Be selective about what you promise. Before committing to anything, ask yourself, can I realistically follow through on this? It's better to under-promise and over-deliver than the other way around. When you do make a promise, treat it with the utmost seriousness. This consistency between your words and actions builds a reputation of reliability, a cornerstone of respect. 4. Treat everyone with respect. This might seem obvious, but it's often overlooked. Treating everyone with respect, regardless of their status or what they can do for you, is a hallmark of truly respectable individuals. Dr. Jane Dutton, a professor of business administration and psychology, explains, respect is contagious. When you consistently show respect to others, it creates a ripple effect that comes back to you. But here's the catch. It needs to be genuine. People can sense when respect is forced or insincere. So, make it a practice to find something to genuinely respect in everyone you meet. Maybe it's their work ethic, their unique perspective, or their kindness. Respect isn't about agreeing with everyone. It's about acknowledging the inherent worth in every individual. Master this, and you'll find respect coming back to you tenfold. 5. Set boundaries and assert yourself. Commanding respect isn't just about how you treat others. It's also about how you allow others to treat you. This is where setting boundaries comes in. Dr. Henry Cloud, a clinical psychologist and leadership expert, explains, boundaries are the lines that define where you end and others begin. They're crucial for earning respect. But here's the key. Setting boundaries isn't about being harsh or inflexible. It's about clearly communicating your limits in a firm but respectful way. For example, if someone consistently interrupts you, you might say, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I'd like to finish my thought before we move on. If a colleague regularly dumps last-minute work on you, try, I'm happy to help, but I need at least 24 hours notice to fit it into my schedule. By setting clear boundaries, you're showing that you respect yourself. And when you respect yourself, others are more likely to respect you too. 6. Maintain control of your emotions. Emotional intelligence is a key component of commanding respect. It's not about suppressing your emotions, but about expressing them in a controlled, constructive manner. Dr. Daniel Goleman, a psychologist and author of Emotional Intelligence, explains, people who can manage their emotions are better able to navigate social complexities and lead others effectively. Here's a practical tip. Before reacting to a situation, take a moment to ask yourself, what's the most constructive way to respond here? This pause can make the difference between a knee-jerk reaction and a thoughtful response. Staying calm under pressure doesn't mean being a pushover. It means addressing challenges with a level head and clear communication. This composure in the face of adversity is what truly commands respect. 7. Say no more often. Contrary to popular belief, saying yes to everything doesn't earn you more respect. In fact, it can have the opposite effect. Dr. Vanessa Bones, a social psychologist at Cornell University, explains, people who say no when necessary are often perceived as more confident and competent. But here's the catch. It's not just about saying no, it's about how you say it. The key is to be firm but gracious. For example, I appreciate you thinking of me for this project. Unfortunately, my current commitments mean I can't give it the attention it deserves, so I'll have to decline. This response shows that you value your time and have clear priorities. It also demonstrates respect for the person asking by explaining your reasoning. Remember, every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. Choose your commitments wisely, and you'll find that people respect your time and energy more. 8. Take responsibility for your actions. In a world where blame shifting is common, taking responsibility for your actions can set you apart and command instant respect. Dr. Carol Dweck, a psychologist known for her work on mindset, explains, people who take responsibility for their actions are seen as more mature, trustworthy, and leader-like. But here's the key. Taking responsibility isn't just about admitting mistakes, it's about focusing on solutions and growth. For example, instead of saying, I messed up, try, I made an error in the report. I've already started working on correcting it, and I'm implementing a new check system to prevent this from happening in the future. This approach shows that you're not just acknowledging the mistake, but actively working to improve. It demonstrates accountability, problem-solving skills, and a growth mindset. All qualities that command respect. 9. Voice out your opinions. Having and expressing well-thought-out opinions is crucial for commanding respect. But it's not just about speaking up. It's about how and when you do it. Dr. Adam Grant, an organizational psychologist at Wharton, states, the most respected voices are often those who speak less frequently, but with more insight. Here's a pro tip. Before voicing your opinion, ask yourself these questions. Is this the right time and place for this discussion? Do I have enough information to form a well-rounded view? Can my input add value to this conversation? If the answer to all these is yes, then speak up with confidence. Remember, it's not about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about offering thoughtful, valuable insights when they are most needed. 10. Apologize only when you've done something wrong. Excessive apologizing can undermine your authority and the respect others have for you. But on the flip side, knowing when and how to apologize can significantly boost your respectability. Dr. Harriet Lerner, a psychologist and author of Why Won't You Apologize, explains, a genuine apology, offered at the right time, can be a powerful tool for building respect and trust. Here's the key. Reserve your apologies for when you've genuinely done something wrong. When you do apologize, make it count. Acknowledge what you did wrong. Express genuine remorse. Explain how you'll prevent it from happening again. Ask how you can make amends. By apologizing this way, you show emotional intelligence, accountability, and a commitment to growth. All qualities that command respect. Remember, the goal isn't to never make mistakes. It's to handle them with grace and integrity when they do occur. That's what truly earns respect. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.